Lying wide awake, I can't sleep tonight. Staring at the ceiling like a restless child. Cause you're running around telling all these lies. You're telling all these lies, boy. You said you needed space, bet you're out right now. Drinking with your friends, having a good time. But when you're feeling lonely, you come back around. You come back around. Oh. I'm done picking up your pieces. I'm done healing all your scars. You say we're done, but then next morning you regret what you said, huh? Here we go again.
think you only love me cause I'm poppin'. This a layup, this a rebound, then it's driving. Tyson with the fade, not the hair, my hands rockin'. When I link with ballpoint, you know it's knockin'. I'm not the same. Thinking money made me change, nothing else to blame. Bougie stuck up in my way, singing Gucci gang. Gucci, Gucci, Gucci gang, think I'm Gucci Mane. I'm just playing in the cut, I got my Vans on. I'm not selfish, I get on and put my mans on. Always greedy since the day I got my first safe. 5'7", but I'm 6'8" when I stand on the money pals, money pals, money pals. Need a money counter, I broke my thumb from thumbing down. Wifey on my line, she told me to dumb it down. Mama on my line, asking how I'm dumbing now. I think you only love me cause I'm poppin'. This a layup, this a rebound, then it's driving. Tyson with the fade, not the hair, my hands rockin'. When I link with ballpoint, you know it's knockin'. Get out my way, I'm so unashamed. Throw it to my veins, like my 2K green or blue, I'm not into games. Focus on your player's face while I'm stacking change. We throw out what you got on your whole crew late. Every time I drop it, knock you make the screw face. I can't stand to be around people who are two-faced. I can't stand to do some business if you're too late. I beat the beater defeated, I beat the beater mistreated, I beat the odds deleted. On top, I'm ODing. No rock star with these leather pants, I'm AC/DCing. When I die, I bet they love me, but hate me when I'm breathing. I think you only love me cause I'm poppin'. This a layup, this a rebound, it's rhyming. Tyson with the fade, not the hair, my hands rockin'. When I link with ballpoint. I think you only love me cause I'm poppin'. This a layup, this a rebound, then it's driving. Tyson with the fade, not the hair, my hands rockin'. When I link with ballpoint, you know it's knockin'.
Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Thank you for coming on in. Welcome to the Crypto Lifer Show. As we go over Bitcoin, total 2 dominance. Bitcoin dominance every single day. Without fail. We never miss a beat. I may be a little late, but I'm never late to dinner. I always eat my food, baby. And if I'm eating, everyone is eating. Shout out to my lifers. If the lifer eats, all my lifers eat. That's what I'm saying. If I'm eating, everybody's eating. You know, I used to rock with a lot of rappers. I used to do camera work for Twister. I used to hang out with Jadakiss. I rap myself. I was heavy in the hip-hop industry. There's videos of me and Jada kicking it. And, I go back in time to these moments. And, I remember one of my favorite rappers, he's like, if I'm eating, my whole team is eating. If I'm eating, everybody in my team is eating. Like, I'm not gonna, like, if I have 5 good friends from the hood and I blew up, like, they're coming with me. Like, everyone has a job. Like, he does the scheduling. This dude makes sure all the equipment gets there, This man does bookings and goes to the locations first and checks them out, makes sure they're good for everybody, then reports back. Like, he had a reason for all his family to eat with him. You know what I'm saying? And I feel the same way. Like, if you were one of my lifers, then I want you to eat. If you're just watching, I want you to eat. If you're in the Patreon, I want you to eat double time. You know what I'm saying? So, shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for coming on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being a crypto lifer. Show your support for me, because you never know, man. You never know. Just want to let y'all know. You never know. As fast as I came, as fast. You never know. I just want to pray for me, man. Pray for me, y'all. Pray for me, please. Pray for the crypto lifer going through a lot right now. I cannot disclose. Pray for me, please. I never asked for much, please. I don't even need a like right now. I need a prayer, please. Thank you. Thank you. It's that serious. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Another thing, my wife, she was estranged from her mother when she was young. Her mother is from where? Afghanistan. Her mother is scared now. Her mother, her mother's okay, but she lives in Afghanistan, okay? So look, they stopped us out on a wick. Bing. Look at that. Stopped us out on a wick. Bing. So that trade got banged out on with the Pendletons. But when we look at the 1 hour again, it's now formed a giant double bottom, has it not? And it's forming this leg. What I don't like to see was that we didn't make higher highs and higher lows and get our way on up. That's what I don't like to see. I wish we had made a bigger move to the upside. A bigger move to the upside. All right? Hope everything's okay, dude. It's not okay, actually. It's not. And who knows how long it will be till it is. But all we're going to have to do is crush it every single day. But if you've ever had a gorilla on your back, that's how I feel. And, anyway, shout out to everyone on the live. Thank you for coming on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. And if you guys even knew, you wouldn't believe it. Wouldn't believe it. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for coming on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. More than you would ever know. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. All right. I woke up this morning and yes, I said thank you just like I did every morning. And I asked you to send an extra prayer to protect me, that all will be well in my life. So anyway, back to a bit of a story here as I'm getting into Bitcoin. So my wife's mother lives in Afghanistan. And so when my wife was 3, her mom was told she was just going to go visit. But then she had a one-way ticket back. And it was almost like she was tricked into being by the other family. I can't explain it. I don't know the specifics, so I don't want to. But somehow my wife and her mother were estranged. And neither of them wanted to be. It was like coerced by the family around them. So my wife, by 3 years old, cried herself to sleep every night. Every night. Until she was like 6 years old. And even now, she still has a hole in her heart. And her brother just left to go try to get her mother out of Afghanistan and bring her to California. And, she could meet her mother for the first time since she was 3 years old. And it's emotional for me, and it's a lot, you know, and that's not even the most that I'm going through right now. There's even more. So it's just crazy, man. So I'm just opening up to my lifers, man. I love each and every one of y'all. Appreciate you guys. But yeah, so like when I see the news and all this Afghan stuff, like I'm like, it's like so close to home for me and my family, you know. My daughter is Irish Afghan, you know. My wife is Afghan. Anyway, so moving forward, we have a falling wedge, okay, that broke out, and it broke back into the falling wedge. Very rare, very strange sign that they pulled on us. Like, it's as if someone knew TA so well, because look how well I tracked it. And then but the thing is, they can't trick a lifer. Why? Because the second they break us out, right? Let's look at this. The second they broke us out of this pattern, it was over. We knew that our game was up, right? That's when you're done. You're like, all right, boom. The second this candle breaks and drops out and doesn't wick back in, it's over. Also, we had heavy. Remember, I told you we needed to hold 48,500. It was a big deal. Once we got above it, I was super happy. I was like, okay, cool. We're below it yet again. We made a lower low in the trend, right? So far, okay. We're higher than this, though. So in a bigger trend, we still have a higher low, which is still okay. Nothing wrong with that. And again, the 1 hour, extremely oversold. Let me take away all this nonsense and just rebuild for the day. So like every day, I like to start fresh with Bitcoin. I like to wipe my mind clean and just start fresh yet again. Daily support and resistance right off the bat, right? I'm going to show you how you do these. You lay down the groundwork. What the fundamental becomes complex only when you make it so. Stick to the basics. So look, we bounced here. We bounced here. We are now pretty much bouncing and off the 21-day moving average. Very strong support here when in a bull run. Very strong support. If we break the 21, it's not the worst thing in the world. Highly likely that we don't, and I'll tell you why. Why the lifer still thinks Bitcoin will hang on at this level. And we're going to get into smaller support and resistance and see why we're hanging on right there. But these tight moving averages, whenever I see this, it's telling me we're going to have an explosive move to the upside. And I know the whole world is bearish right now and everyone can smell blood. And it makes you feel kind of eerie. Who didn't wake up today and be like, oh God, like my trades got stopped out, everything's it's just, we still hit hard with the call from yesterday. Mbox booming to the upside, up over 100% or something insane. I threw a small amount in, wish I put more in. I was only dollar cost averaging, had no idea it was going to explode the way it did. Wish I had made it an actual day trade like I usually do, which isn't that funny. The one time you switch it up, the game switches it up on you. It seems like that every time when you're trading. That's why you have to be on the defense. So if this does break out, the measured move would take us back to the previous high, which is a cool coincidence, right? That this line, when I throw it to this line, equals the distance to the next high. We are extremely oversold, pretty much double bottomed here on the 4 hour. We still have, and we could have more room to go. It's not over, but, and right now, if the 15-minute is still high, there could be more downside too. And shoulder, head, and a bit of a shoulder here, right? As bullish as I am, as I just show you the TA. A lot of people think I'm, what's funny is people will join my channel when Bitcoin's in an uptrend. And for days, I'll just be like going up. And they're like, oh, this guy's a bull guy. And they'll leave my channel. They don't realize that I'm just good at tracking the trend. And if the trend's up, then for a few days on my channel, it's going to look like I'm a moon boy. But once you see the trend get close to changing or something's going to happen, you're going to see me start to point out the bearish signs before you do, in case, before most, so for my crew, man, for my Patreon, so people know what's going on, right? So I can stay on top of the game. And that's the point, right? So these keep breaking out. You see, the last time we had it, it was a double bottom here on the 4 hour, and that kind of propelled us on out, okay? Here, we're very low on the 1 hour with a scoop. Highly likely we break out. I mean, Very low stochastics. I love to long Bitcoin right here. Let me get to 46.4. Let them wick us down a little bit more and scare people. Let's get them to really get people to sell on a wick. We do have strong support right here at 43,860. So these are my levels I'm going to be watching very closely for Bitcoin throughout the day. All right. I'll put an alert right here as well. Okay. So Bitcoin hits this, I'm going to know. Bitcoin hits this, I'm going to know. And these are my levels to watch. 47K battling it out. Battling it out right now. And, you know, look, resistance, 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 resistance. We do have, and then like resistance, 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 resistance. We have strong support in this region. Throw out the VPVR just to show you the visible range. It just shows you where people were buying and selling, where the most people were buying and selling the VPVR. Okay? Financials. The visible range. And you can see that there was heavy buying and selling here where we got rejected at 49,033, 49,000 even. Interesting. There's a little wave here. Let's kind of go into a... Okay, there we go. So right here, we have strong support at 45,800. We also have a little bit, but not much here, a little more at 46,000. A little bit of a gap in movement here, right? Doesn't mean, you know, it's not, this isn't an exact science. It's just something to think about. So resistance and support, you can see strong in those areas. We'll take a look at the daily for a little more confirmation. This changes how you move, so you gotta like set it and let it. I mean, telling you the most support is back at 34K, 30, and I've never back tested this. I should back test this. I don't put a lot of weight on this. You don't see me use it too much in a trade, like, oh, this is guaranteed, you know, because it just shows you, just because a lot of people bought down here doesn't mean a lot of people are going to buy even more tomorrow up here, and that will be the next range. So it's cool, but it's not my favorite indicator. All right, hasn't made me tons of money yet. I haven't used it in that way, right? So again, I want to say this is all educational. Everything I do on this channel is for educational purposes only. The Patreon is for educational purposes only. I'm teaching you guys how to get into cryptocurrency. I'm showing you how to trade, right? So you can make educational decisions about how you trade. Everything I do here is educational, 100%. This is not for, I am not a financial advisor. I will never tell you what to do with your money. I never have and I never will. Don't ever message me and say, hey, I have 10K. What could I do with it? You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not going to tell you what to do with your money. I'm going to show you how to trade, how I trade cryptocurrency, right? I'm going to show you how I trade cryptocurrency, and I'm going to educate you on all the specifics of technical analysis, right? And if I can teach you other things about crypto, then I will as well, right? So Bitcoin, highly likely to break out and continue to the upside, despite all the pain and all the nonsense. I would long it right here. I'd wait for the 15-minute, though. It's a little high. 15 minutes a little high. It does have momentum, but I don't know. You know, that's the only thing that worries me. The last time it dropped, we got a nice drop. So the 15-minute could cross. So this is my radar now. 15-minute has to drop. So what I do is I put an alert here on this stochastic, and I'd like to see, you know, what if we get one of these in a double wave and we wave up? I've seen it, and it could happen. Anything is possible. So all eyes on BTC right now if it can bounce. I wouldn't make a trade per se. I wouldn't short, I wouldn't long. All right, it's a bit iffy. Morning, Chief. Can you take a look at Flourish Coin? FLRS on BC. Project looks promising. Love your channel. You're the best. Shout out to Philippe. Thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Appreciate you more than you would ever know. Thank you for jumping on in to the live stream. So we're looking at Bitcoin right now, and it's looking possible double bottom down here on the low. Let's take a look at it on the 5-minute. Sometimes you can see a little bit of a move here. See what they're doing. I mean, here it is again. And we've been seeing this funky pattern recently. It's like the bird flying inverted head and shoulder, right? But it's an inverted head and shoulder for sure. And remember, the deeper the head, pause, can't believe the deeper the head on these inverted head and shoulders, okay, the bigger the move to the upside when we recover. So, to me, Bitcoin's just bowling out. And, you know, a bowl, we know what a bowl is, right? Ain't nothing wrong with a bowl. And we're getting higher highs on the 5-minute and higher lows. It's forming an uptrend slowly but surely. Let's look at the last time we hit bottom trend and just kind of look at the 5-minute just to see, could that have really told us anything about where we were going to go? All right. So here's the last part, and you can see the first time was us just making these higher highs and higher lows and getting on out. We drop and getting on out. So yeah, I mean, trends do start on these little time frames and then begin on up to the upside, right? You can see it. So I got ourselves in a bit of a bowl here. Inverted head and shoulders. 7-minute wants to pop to the upside. Looks like a pretty nice trade here coming for BTC. I personally like a long at this moment, but that looks nice. That looks nice to me. Inverted head and shoulder. Beautiful. Measured move. 3.11%. The risk 0.5. A 5.5 to 1 risk reward ratio. I only take a trade if it has a risk to reward ratio of above 3 to 1. Otherwise, I do not trade. Looking pretty nice to me. I like Bitcoin, USDT. Interesting. So, we'll take it from here. We've got to get back above 48,500 to remain, in my opinion, bullish. And now that we've made that high, we got to get above 49,358 to remain bullish. So Bitcoin, bit of a struggle right now, but this is what I see for the short term. If I had to make any call, it would be a bullish call in the short term, right? But we still got to kind of see how this 4-hour wants to play and how everything else wants to play out. But so far, predicting a bit of a bounce here, and you never know. They could still crush us to the downside and do another double bottom. Anything is possible. Anything is possible. Another way to look at it is this. That, you know how I say, like, if this comes to the downside and we went flat, it could be somewhat bullish because we could have went even further down. But so far, look, since we've reset, we've only gone and made a bit of a flag here. So you could also almost make this a small bull pennant here. So far, a bit of a reversal here off of the 46,000. How low did we go? 46,300. I mean, that was a steal, in my opinion. Like, that's how you gobble up BTC on the low, right? So, shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Thank you for coming on out. Let me pop out that chat and get more active in the chat. Appreciate each and every one of you. 173 people watching on the live stream. 85 likes. Can we get the likes up to the watchers? I'd greatly appreciate it. People get really lost in crypto. They have no one to talk to, nowhere to go. They hit that like button. You guys send out that algorithm, and someone finds a family. Help someone find a family. Help someone find themselves. Hit that like button. Appreciate each and every one of you. Okay, moving forward. God only tests the strong. You are one of the strongest I've met. Your soul shines bright, Sam. I am blessed to know you. Thank you so much, Rodney. I appreciate you, man. High Lifer, you should throw up the OMI chart. It's going to blow up before the 2,000 NFT celeb airdrop. My problem is even when I see the downtrend, I refuse to believe it, and I lose out because it dumps. Morning, Chief. Can you take a look at Flourish Coin? FLRS, yeah. The man is going to take any of us down who are winning. They want us all dependent. We have to stand up and stick together. We are here. Shout out to Larry. Thank you. Appreciate you, man. Hex mooning while the market dumping. It really is. Sup, Liber? I heard you, bro. Share Binance calls, please, mostly. You share KuCoin, please. Isuzu, baby. Oh, man. Killer MLN call. I lost 1,800. Yes, dang. Stock market and crypto fear, September. Give some potential call for today. Call of today. Yo, Lifer, what's good? Well, remember last summer, we had a huge dump right around now. The whole market crashed on us to zero. Like, everything went to, it was horrible. We had a beautiful summer. Things were flying. Band went from $1 to $20. Things were out of control. It was insane. I was like, wow, what an amazing time to be alive. This summer, DeFi exploded. I missed out. I didn't even know what the heck a MetaMask, like, I had a MetaMask wallet, but I didn't know how to connect them. I didn't know what any of that, I had no idea what was going on. I'm still a beginner in the space. I'm still trying to find my way. There's really no one to help you. You just got to sit there and try to figure it out yourself and then join a community. And that's what we do together. And that's why we're here every single day. Shout out to all the crypto lifers. Rec was in a downtrend, not looking good. I would dollar cost average into that project. But, you know, beats killing it, bro. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Give some potential call for today. Call of the day. I lost. Damn. Gobble up BTC with the deep. Gobble up BTC because it has a deep head. Appreciate you, man. Let's take a look at my MLM call from yesterday. Appreciate each and every one of you guys. So I was looking at it and I threw it out there. I said, you know, there's the buy box right here. It looks better on the 4 hour, right? Yeah. I was looking at the 4 hour. 4 hours low, ready to rock. Adjusting my, my abilities. I looked at it. I drew this long pennant in a cup and looked like a bowl, right? I got a larger target too. I think this thing can, I don't know why that says that. That's weird. But anyway, maybe I hit it accidentally. How do you get these targets, right? Because I had a line right there. Well, I always go from the low part of the bowl to the high part. All right. So if you were in the Patreon, you hit this for a sweet gain. Let's just delete that right now because it's messing up the steez. Short position. I mean, 100% gains, and it happened in like 8 hours, like pop, like insane though. Congrats to anyone that jumped on in, hitting for another 100% gain. Bang, bang, bang. Shout out to all the lifers. Shout out to all my Patreons. Appreciate each and every one of you. Jump in the Patreon. Support the lifer. Get links to the Telegram and jump on into the private group. Appreciate each and every one of you. In the private group, you'll get exclusive privileges and back access to me. Videos that I make for only my Patreons. You'll be able to talk to me. You'll be able to, interact with me and my entire team and basically become a lifer and learn how to make these types of calls all by yourself. Learn how to draw these cups and handles. Understand what happens when you see a cup and handle. Understand the explosive nature out of these calls. Thanks to all my lifers. Appreciate each and every one of you. Another call on the channel, booming to the upside. Bang, bang, bang. We do this every single day, regardless of what Bitcoin's doing. We seem to find a coin that will pop. Regardless of what Bitcoin does, we find a coin that will pop. I can't explain how or why. Some days I find it absolutely flabbergasting. I'm amazed myself. I can't even believe it. Huge gains on MLN. Absolute insanity. Let's take a look at it. And when something blows up like this, you have to look at it on a smaller time frame just to kind of really see what's going on. And so you could have seen this bit of a bowl here that actually forms what I call a, falling wedge. Even forms a bit of a pennant. See that? And look at this thing as it starts to break on out yet again. Very interesting. 5 minutes a little high, but we can look at some other time frames. Tells you that it really wants to get up here to the measured move of 203. This is just technical analysis. I'm just doing educational TA, guys. This is all I'm doing. I'm showing you the measured move, the support and resistance, and where I personally would get in and get out of a trade. Again, don't do anything I do on this channel, and none of this is financial advice. This is all for entertainment purposes only. Okay. Interesting to watch how I'm doing it. I find that very entertaining when I watch other traders. It's like, oh, wow, you know. Some people aren't even trading. They don't even want to trade. They just want to look at what it would like to be a trader. They find it interesting. It's like watching a mystery movie to them or something. And with the music and the voice, they think it's fun. This is just entertainment purposes only. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Thank you for coming on in. Appreciate each and every one of you. As MLN looks like it's about to pop, we take a look at the 1 hour. 1 hour needs to reset, but I've seen a flip up even when it's this high. I've seen that little move turn into a bigger move. Already is turned into a bigger move. Look for the 1 hour to double top and then come back down. A little bit of a pop, maybe some sideways action, but wow, MLN already asking for more after just a few hours of a retrace. And there you have it. And there you have it. MLN. Looking savvy right now. Hex booming to the upside. Getting a bit of a, you know, bot Simpson there. But look at Hex right now on the 4 hour. Looking deadly. Highly likely to pump to the upside from the technical analysis standpoint. Why? Well, we broke out of this, formed another bull pennant. Shout out to Dustin Kava. Take a walk with your amazing family today. Get the soul recharged, brother. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Thank you so much, Dustin. I appreciate you, man. Thank you very much. Yo, I had an awesome time with you, brother. Appreciate you more than you would ever know, man. You are the strength of the wind. You are the sun on the flower. You are the power of the hour. You are an amazing man, and I appreciate you more than you would ever know. God bless you and your family and everything that you're going through and everything that you have and have, you know, and everything that you do have. Bless you, and may everything continue your way, man, and let all good things come for you, my friend, because you are a blessing to this world. So thank you. And I mean that with every piece of my molecules. As we are worried about BTC going up or down, please take a moment to pray for the innocent people in Afghanistan. Our problems are small. Thank you. Trey Presley. I agree. And let's take that moment in time right now. I'll pause the music. Let's take a moment in silence. Some people may leave the stream because they're all about money, and all they care about is money, and they're like, oh, now this guy's going to waste my time. But you know what? I'm going to take a moment of silence right now for the people who are stuck in Afghanistan, people that are worried, anyone that's going through anything, my wife, her mother, I'm personally, you know, all the things that are going through there, and my house and my family too as well. And so let's take that moment, and then, you know, whatever you want, you don't have to, you know, whatever religion, whatever belief you have, it does not matter. Take a moment and just send some positive vibes, a positive vibration out to anyone you know in that region. Let's focus all our energy on that region and send some positive energy into that area and pray that everyone that needs to be okay is okay. Amen. 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 Thank you so much for that. Appreciate it. Thank you for the super chat for bringing that up very much. As we got to get back into 24 hours, the show must go on. Take a walk with your amazing family. Get the soul recharged. Thank you, Dustin Calvo. Appreciate you more than you would ever know. Trey Presley, as we are worried about Bitcoin. Thank you. Thank you so much for bringing that up. Moment of silence for my brothers and sisters suffering in Afghanistan. Shout out to everyone in the world that's out here, man. Appreciate each and every one of you because you're all a lifer. Everyone wants everyone to have a beautiful life. Love and prayers, man. Sending positive vibes to you and your family from me and my family. Oh, and can you look at ETH? Shout out to you, man. Appreciate you. I see Hex beautiful on the 4 hour, moving to the upside. Highly likely to get up here to 26 and continue to the upside. Hex will just continue because the people that hold it get rewarded. Rewarding the holders creates a lot of less sell pressure. So there's more just smaller people taking gains. So you would have less likely moves of a big downside. Now you can see this isn't also a big parabola, starting to form the parabola to the upside, booming. Love this. Look at that. And continuing to the upside, Hex. So we'll watch Hex closely, but there it is. As you can see, the parabola forming to the upside, continuing. 4 hour looking nice. Took that 1 hour is probably a little spent. Yeah, it needs to probably cool off or continue to the sideways regions for a little longer. Actually could even put it up in this bigger channel. But Hex doing its thing. And is highly likely to continue to the upside. MLL taking off still. Good scout. Update BTC, man. I am late. Shout out to Mizra Galib. The war propaganda has been destroying the world for a long time. Shout out to Ryan, man. Appreciate you. Appreciate each and every one of you for coming to the live stream. Solana with huge potential. Thanks for getting me in early, mate. Kind of booming to the upside. It was just a small NFT play. NFTs were going to the upside. It was the smallest NFT play I had ever seen in my life. Okay. Let's see how big it went. I mean, wow. There's a move. Yeah. Interesting. Well, since the very bottoms, right? Since we actually first ever talked about it, since I ever first glanced on it, and boom, I mean, 400% gains for KANA. I mean, yeah, put it on the radar. It always looked like a cool project to me. I liked what it was doing, and bam, 400% gains for KANA to the upside. You don't see that every day, and it's just getting started, right? This is just getting started back, all the way back to where it could end up. I mean, if it makes it even close to that all-time high on the chart, you're looking at 2,600% gains for KANA. That's insane. Insane what the chart conveys could happen to this coin. Hey, bro, I'm late. I think you can repeat for me as well. We are neighbors with Afghanistan. I'm from Uzbekistan. Shout out to KA. Appreciate you, man. It's very bad times for simple Afghan people. Senso about to blow up. Family in huge cup forming a huge cup in handy. What coin in Coinbase is gonna blast? You are now part of my morning routine. Learn something new every day from you. Thank you. Shout out to Presley, Dronet. Shout out to all my peoples. Shout out to all my awesome crypto lifers. Would you make lifer NFTs? I would love to make them. DM me if you want to help me make them. Let's do it together. Let's make some cool things. Let's make it happen. I just need some direction. Need to work with somebody that can kind of lead me in the right move. Let's take a look at the first super chat there from Flourish Coin, a BSC project. Flourish Coin, FLRS, Flourish Coin. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Thank you for coming on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being a crypto lifer. Thank you. Haven't taken a look at how many people are viewing. I'm just so interested in the love today and in the awesome feelings. It's Thursday morning. What are you going to do, right? Another day in the life of the world. Shout out to everyone here in space. Shout out to all my peoples sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time, my friends, and that is your time. Because with your time, you make your money, so you can't really do anything without the time. It's it. It makes it all. Without time, you have nil. You have no memories without time. You have nothing without time. How interesting is time? What a concept. Sometimes I think back on it and I can't even realize where we are. When you close your eyes and you think of another place, are you going back in time? I think you are. I mean, in your mind, you're able to time travel, are you not? How are you able to, can you see a room you've been in before that from the past? I can. I'm looking at my old apartment right now in New York City. I can see the kitchen. I can see the window. I can turn to the left and even look into the living room. I can walk around the corner and then I can look out. I can see the two windows. The couch was here on the left. The TV was here on the right. I'm in the room right now. I could even spin around. I'm looking up at the ceiling. Like I can feel the room. I can smell the room a bit. I mean, we can leave our minds and go anywhere really. In my humble opinion, you know, Bullish Shalom, BTC will be at $8 million in 10 years' time from today. There he is. He called it right there. Gem, Safemoon, AVAX up 30x already. Someone was talking about that Safemoon AVAX. Insane. Insane. I like your job, lifer. I want to learn this thing. I'm on the way. Help save crypto and hit the like button. Link for the Patreon is under the video. Appreciate each and every one of them. I will join your Patreon today. Only thing is, if you join today, you get charged. If you join, then you get charged again on September 1st. You can pay with cryptocurrency. Email cryptolifers@gmail.com if you'd like to pay in cryptocurrency. Okay? And we'll get you in today. You're in my prayers, Sam. God bless you. Thank you so much, Bobby. I appreciate you, man. Now BTC is dropping. Let's take a look at BTC. $46.8 playing games over here on the side. Let's take a look at that 5-minute chart just to give us a look at what's going on. Makes sense, just forming that right shoulder. All is well so far, so good. It's kind of forming exactly what I think is going to happen. So far, nothing has changed. As long as we don't make a low lower than 46,350, everything is great. Look at how quick that bounce was. Boom. And look, now we might even form this. This is how crazy it does get. I'm telling you right now. This could be a shoulder. We could form another head and shoulder. But so far, bit of an ascending triangle already getting made here for Bitcoin. Okay? Bit of an ascending triangle getting made for Bitcoin. The Solanax have potential. MLN going to give me another rack. Jesse B. The money's coming. Just came across Unicrypt. You might want to look at it. Appreciate you. S&P dumping hardcore. Shout out to Anko. You're always stuck on that S&P. You must have too much money in the stock market. I don't know. Maybe not. Our mind is the most powerful part of our body. Shout out to Rodney Robinson. Appreciate you, man. Thank you. There's only 7,490 supply out since April. Everyone is expecting a bloody September. The whales are market makers. Know that I think there's a possibility people will take in profits. A lot of people get out planning to buy a dip. And the whales play their game and people get left behind. Could be an idea. It happens all the time. You know how many people got left behind? And let's tell a story right now. So the whole market said we were going to 24K. If you jumped into the market, it said 24K like a few weeks back. Appreciate you, man. Thank you very much. If you eat, we eat. Also, Giannis. Big money removes itself during S&P corrections. So we just watch this, man. As long as Bitcoin holds 46,340 here, all is well for me in the short term. Once we break that, all won't be well. Then I'm going to be looking at other angles and, and we could even call this, someone could call this a bear pennant. And it's going to break back down and with an even bigger target. Remember, if you were in the screen share last night, we have a private screen share to all the patrons. We went over exactly where Bitcoin could go, and it could fall. This is a rising wedge with a 68% chance of a break to the downside. 68% chance of a break to the downside of a rising wedge. That would put Bitcoin back here at the target at $36,195, right? Okay? Just bringing that up there. It would then make a giant double bottom of sorts and could continue its way to the upside, right? Wouldn't be the worst thing that ever happened. Is it going to happen? There's no guarantees. I don't know what Bitcoin's going to do. I don't claim to ever know. What I do is I play the probabilities of what I've seen before on all these oscillators and price action. And 9 out of 10 times it can play out for you, right? Like in the bigger scheme of things, this is the 4-hour. Are we making a shoulder, a head, and a shoulder here of some type? That's going to break up to the upside. To me, the 4 hours pretty spent and highly likely to break up to the upside. Let's break it down. Right here, we were low on the 4 hour. We didn't get much action, but we did pump. We pumped up here, came back down. Right here, we were low on the 4 hour, and we got a huge pump. Right here, we were low on the 4 hour, and we got a pump. Right here, we were low on the 4 hour, and we got a nice, huge pump. So we got a pump like all 4 times, 5 times even. So highly likely we get some type of pump here. Whether it gets us out of the gut and pushes us over the resistance line at 49,300 is yet to be determined. We need to break above 49,305 to remain bullish, okay? That's my call right now as we see a $46,000 Bitcoin beating us down. Haven't been able to get sound on the screen shares for a couple times now, but even though sound, the video is incredible, educational. Dustin Cava. Damn, that stinks. Giant cup and handle on the... Well, you can rewatch it. You can rewatch it. We got a link to rewatch it. Just DM me crypto_liver, Dustin, and I'll send you the link to rewatch it so you can watch it. Ferrum Network just took a bit of a boom to the upside. Coming back down. These are times to get projects that just got away from you. Look, there's nothing wrong with this call. Right? Got in at 21. Still in the call. Nothing has changed. In a bit of a falling wedge as well. Oversold in the 4 hour. Extremely. Inverted head and shoulder, even showing on the stochastics RSI. Highly likely to break up to the upside, bouncing off previous high of resistance. Ferrum Network, looking beautiful right now. You take a look at the 1 hour, probably beat to the ground as well on the way. Hitting the 200-day moving average. I like Ferrum. Ferrum looks absolutely beautiful right now. I'm an artist just painting pictures. That's all I'm doing. These are beautiful little pictures that I'm painting. They just happen to have some numbers in them. None of this is financial advice. Nothing I'm doing here. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm not telling anybody what to buy or sell. I'm not telling anyone what to do with their money. Okay? I'm literally showing people how to draw falling wedges, how to find measured moves, how to read moving averages, how to look at support and resistance, and how to do technical analysis. Take a look. This is a cup and handle, is it not? That's why we started thinking about it, and this has been going to the upside. The call is still open, the previous call. I actually remember sometimes I get rid of the previous call just to show you, but that call started down here, and we're continuing to the upside. Ferrum Network. So, you got to track some of these projects, and, as Bitcoin does its thing on the low behind your back, next thing you know, these coins are up huge. Like this one was just what? 7 cents. So you're talking something that just did almost, 4x, right? So this coin just did a 4x from July 21st. I mean, that's a big deal. The Bob Ross of crypto. I bought 2 quadrillion. Do your own research. Shout out to the DYOR team. Appreciate each and every one of you. That thing was out of control yesterday, booming to the upside. Let's take a look at DYOR. Shout out to the DYOR research team. And look at that. I mean, just green candles. Green candles. Another green candle. Let's take a look at the smaller time frame to see we can see what's cracking. Look at that. Formed a little downtrend pop. Downtrend pop. This thing seems to be cracking. I think it caught wildfire. Something is going on. Someone big got a hold of this thing. DYOR. Seems to be booming to the upside. Appreciate the DYOR team. Forming a bit of another look. The TA says yes. Let's look at the stochastics indicator. Stochastics RSI, my baby. Got nothing for me, huh? Let's take a look at it on the 1 hour. Let's take a look at it on the 1 minute. Nothing to load. Interesting. Every once in a while that happens. When the coin's very small, it just doesn't load at all. But this is what I see possibly happening. Projecting this idea here that we could make a bit of a triangle and continue. On the 1 minute. It's funny. I'll track this on my own just for fun and see how it moves. And look at it later. This is pretty interesting though. That's pretty cool. Wow. Insane how the pump continued. Insane. Look at the buys coming in. They're small. $4, $1, $4, $1, $5, $159. But they're coming in. And they're coming in green. Interesting. Wow, you can even just look at all the buyers here. This is interesting on a coin. Look at that. So the biggest whales have only, wow, that's like, if you're a whale, if you bought that much, right? Interesting. I'm like trying to find my, I was like, it's interesting. You're like, where's my address? Shows every time you bought this coin. Now, if someone bought it, if I bought it and sent it to you, would you still be on the list? That's what I'm wondering. Or only the people who bought a coin? You see me? You feel me? There's a 33. Pretty cool. That guy's lucky. So check it out. Interesting. DYOR. Let's take a look. I was also looking at the MiniFootball. Snoop Dogg talking about this coin. Very interesting. MiniFootball. Look at the buys on that too. Coming in. Wow. Look at the dumpage. See? We are on the 1 minute though. But wow, it did take a major dump. See? Look at that. MiniFootball. All these coins are high risk, high reward. Look at that. Ugh. I even suggest, I tell people that I you know, anyone that that I would ever talk to about cryptocurrency, I don't even trade these. If I do, it's like $20, $30, man. Nothing more, like 0.005% of my entire portfolio would go into anything of this nature. This is high risk nonsense that you want to be very, very, you want to technically stay away from a lot of this stuff. I have to be honest, you know, like I didn't make any of my wealth trading these types of things. You know, I got very lucky with Safemoon. It happened. It is what it is. But, you know, too many people saw Safemoon and believe that everything's a Safemoon now. And I think that became a bit of an issue because it's like, it gives a lot of people false hope, right? Safemoon did pop a lot. Look, inverted head and shoulder kind of formed a bit of a bowl on the 4 hour for Safemoon. That's not really even the whole chart for it though, which is interesting. Moving forward, get back to the chat. It's under your moving averages. Took out a sizable chunk so far. Stopped in profit. We will bounce tonight, guys. Don't worry. 52,000 tonight. Ruben Rodriguez. Tip of the day. Oops. Advice for the day. Deeper the head, the longer you got. Oh my gosh, man. Shout out to everyone here. Safemoon AVAX going crazy though. You will like iPad token, I'm pretty sure. Devs dumped to Purish Whale. Yep, I got wrecked on that one. Rapper coins, predictable future. Thanks, MLN. Thanks, Lifer. MLN call. You are so cool. Crypto is life. Shout out to my man. Appreciate you. Is CTSI still good, Lifer? Seems too good to me. Lifer, COTI will be listed on Coinbase Pro today. I heard they're partners with ADA. Is it a pump or dump? Dude, look at Unicrypt. We've been looking at Unicrypt for a long time. We know Unicrypt. Appreciate you, though, for bringing it up. Anything with the Uni name on it, kind of a smart idea, right? It's on Uniswap, on HoneySwap as well. It looks like you can get it for XDAI on HoneySwap, which is quite interesting. USDT on HoneySwap, UNCX. Take a look at it for the USDT on HoneySwap. Let's see what it's doing. Nothing on there. Gonna look at the Uniswap pair, obviously. I mean, it looks like it's, yeah, you're right. I mean, it's in a complete uptrend. Like, it's just continuing to the upside. Look at that. Has some down, has some ups, but just for the most part, forms a cup and handle, boom. Forms a cup and handle, boom. Forms a cup, little handle, continuing up. Let's see if it's hitting support and resistance lines. Unicrypt looking pretty nice, looking decent. And again, none of this is financial advice. I am not a financial advisor. Please get yourself a financial advisor and do your own due diligence before getting into any coin trade or project. I simply love to draw lines obsessively on a chart. That's all. And I like to educate people about it every single day. And I like to talk about cryptocurrency and go over the different technologies and use cases that we can have that will propel us into safety, away from bad actors, away from people that could scam and scheme us, and help the entire population better ourselves to a higher frequency. That's what this channel is about. That's what I stand for, and that's what I will always stand for. S&P turning around now, and Bitcoin as well. You always get so bearish. And I always have to talk you out of off a ledge every time. DYOR TA, please. We just did it. We just did the DYOR TA. We just did it for like 5 minutes too. We'll do it again. We'll do it again. Shout out to my man DYOR Disco as we'll go over DYOR. Look at this. So look, booming to the upside. Booming. But then we took a look at it on the 1 minute because really that's the only way you can track a coin like this. And when I looked at it on the 1 minute, we opened it up. And I saw that, you know, it's forming a bit of this. Another, you know, it's forming another bull pennant. And it kind of just did this before. Also, if you fractal it out, I mean, if it does the fractal that we just saw, which I didn't do before, I mean, it just looks like it's probably going to do exactly the same thing it did again. Measured move is up there at 38.74. Some buys coming in here. 2,000, 2,000, 2,000. Smaller buys too as well, but a lot of green. And we look at the token TX. A lot of green buys still coming in this morning, coming in on DYOR. So, yeah, I mean, it looks very, very promising. Looks like it's good. And, you know, whenever you get a push-up like this, though, there usually is a pullback to some type of support region here or here, even after it does pump. So look out for that as well. And be very, very careful if anyone is considering this. And, again, I don't consider you guys trade anything like this. I am just showing you the technical analysis. That's all. Can we check SKEY again now that it's strain stepping? Last time I mentioned it, it was stuck in that crevice. My heart goes out to you and yours. Shout out to Shanna Litton. Appreciate each and every one of you for coming on into the live stream. Thank you for you guys being here. Okay. 137 likes, 162 people watching. Can we get the likes up to the watchers? It's funny, you think there would be more people watching on the days that Bitcoin has issues, right? Think there'd be more people watching on days Bitcoin has issues. I'll always be proud to have some Bitcoin. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for coming on in. Appreciate each and every one of you. Lifer, good morning. Shout out to Jesse Marshall. Jesse, man, I have to postpone our tutoring, I believe, right? I have an important meeting I have to make that came out of nowhere. It's actually just very important for me, and I'll be busy at that exact time. I'll have my wife reach out, or, you know, my admin team, one of those two people will reach out, and we will reschedule. I'm very sorry. We could even maybe do it tonight, possibly, or tomorrow. I'd rather just do it tomorrow. That way I know for sure I got you. Quick TA on CTSI, please. Hey, greetings from Germany. Mash them likes, guys and girls. Dang, just hopped on Sorfleet. No problem. Just shoot me an email for the reschedule. So sorry, man. So sorry. So sorry. I just shared your video about Pancake Swap from the beginning of the year. Haha. You must be rich on cake now. I got on Cartesi in at 92 and might get back in today. Let's take a look at Cartesi. Let's take a look at SKEY. Thank you so much for the 2 super chats. Appreciate each and every one of you guys. Produce the beats. Shanna Litton. Let's give you some screen time. DYOR Disco, my man. DYOR TA, my friend. Shout out to the DYOR research team. The Solana sold. Solana X sold. Have potential. Solana X. Interesting. I've never even heard about it. Now there's going to be a coin called Solana X. Are you kidding me? It gets crazier and crazier every single day here in the crypto space. Wow, you guys find... How did you even buy... Oh, Safemoon AVAX. So you're getting on AVAX. On what exchange are you getting AVAX on? Love and prayers sending them out. Are we worried about Bitcoin going up or down? Please take a look in a moment. Pray for the innocent. I love that you said that, Trey. I appreciate you, man. And again, Dustin, appreciate you, man, for giving the $20 to tell me to take a walk with my family. You're the man, dude. Appreciate you. We're going to look at CTSI. We're going to take a look at SKEY on the day. Guys, thank you so much for being here. Appreciate each and every one of you. As I share my time with you, you share your time with me, and we get through these hard times, good times, all the times. Time is time. Take a look at SKEY. Starting to do its thing finally, right? Look, I had it in this falling wedge. Then we had it in a cup and handle down here. So we had it pretty much mapped out. that it would, look, it went exactly to the target, which is pretty insane. Look at that. Cup and handle to the target, came down. Let's see what we got going on now. It's been grinding its way on out. A couple channels have also, it's been coming across my radar. A couple channels have been talking about it as well. So I've seen it's getting a lot of traction. SKEY. It's an NFT game too, right? Like, it's involved with NFT and gaming, is it not? Let's take a look at the coin market cap for it. I'm not even sure what it is. I've probably gone over it, but I've gone over so many coins sometimes, so many times, I forget them. SKEY. 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 Was that porn ski? Is that what was next there? Is that insane? When I wrote key in there? Or I wrote SKEY in there. Now you guys are like, no, he's making it up now. Yeah, look. Or Pomsky. That's Pomsky. The M, R and N look a lot like M. You got to give it to me. You ever see an R and an M next to each other? Look just like an M, especially on a computer. Right? So Smart Key, 18. All right. I'm always shiny. I need to get like those oil pads, right? And get like a makeup artist. Like the shine. Get the shine off them. Get the shine off them, guys. Try me out. Try me out. Anyway. Deeper Network, been jumping. I love Deeper, man. SKEY has been the first of a lot. SKEY has the first IoT SIM card. Look at ACH, please. FTATTA. Okay, we're looking at SKEY. So, Smart Key. The future of IoT technology. Smart Key is the only connector that combines the Internet of Things devices with blockchain technology. Creating the blockchain of things, our goal is to become our communication standard for IoT devices, just as Bluetooth technology is the standard for wireless connectivity. Read more to find out how Smart Key combines Oracle, BOT, and DeFi technologies to create a unique access key called the Smart NFT. Learn more. Unbelievable. A smart, universal, standardized communication system. How Ethereum blockchain helps save lives. This looks like something you'd like to hold long term. The idea and the beauty behind it, and you say they already have a working product. We've been looking at it for a long time. I've gone over it a few times. Let's just bring the music down and take a look at what they have to say here for Smart Key. If you don't mind. If you guys don't mind, for just a second. For just a quick second. Let's take a look at what they're saying and how they propose it.
Centralized financing, known as DeFi. The future of our economy is decentralized financing, known as DeFi. Currently, there are over 200 DeFi projects in the world that operate within the Ethereum ecosystem. They work like puzzle pieces. At present, the system allows for using cryptocurrencies to establish smart contracts, buying tokens or taking part in the decentralized exchange. This system focuses on blockchain, but what about the physical world? Unfortunately, using cryptocurrencies to pay for services such as vehicle sharing, Airbnb, hotel and vacation bookings is still cumbersome since there are no connectors between these two worlds. Meet SmartKey, the DeFi connector, a complex and working solution that allows for an instant connection between the physical world of applications and devices and the decentralized finance world. SmartKey is a solution that is already operating on the market. Our system is being tested by Kia, Airbnb, and numerous car rental companies. We are partnered with Teltonica, a producer of GSM GPS sensors installed in millions of devices and vehicles around the world. Join our investors and become a part of a proven project with global potential. Go to smartkeyplatform.io and check how our system works.
I love it. I'm all over it. See, this is what you know. I've gone to websites before, right? It takes us 5 to 10 minutes to figure out what they do. And then you already know they're losing the battle. SmartKey at 18 cents. This thing's booming. You could have got it at 10 cents. You're really getting this thing at the very bottom. It used to be 51 cents. I think it's under a lot of people's radar right now. Very interesting to me. Highly likely the tech is there, right? I like what they're doing. You can get it at 1 inch. OX Protocol, Probit, or KuCoin. And we're looking at it here on KuCoin as well on the chart. And it's a beautiful bull. And bulls tend to just continue on their way up to the right side. But anything is possible, right? And I'm not telling you to do anything None of this is financial advice. I'm just looking at SmartKey myself and educating you about the technology and the space and showing you what it looks like with a bunch of cool shapes and colors because I like to draw pictures on a chart here. I'm an artist drawing pictures. 1833 on the 33 as well. SmartKey. You think you're a smart kid, Key? You got a SmartKey, kid. Check it out. So we look at it here on the smaller time frame. Double bottom, forming a bit of a cup and handle here like it wants to move. Looks like, did it just jump there almost in front of me? I feel like it did. No, 1833. Interesting. Seems like it's stuck in time right now, which is weird. But anyway, let's get the music pumping back and let's get back into the show. But that looked really interesting. Happy you guys kind of jumped in on that deep dive with me. That was it. That was fun. Okay, let's take a and then someone wants CTSI. Let's do some better TA. I didn't do like full-blown TA here. Well, it's just grinding. I see this level. It needs to break. Once it breaks that, it looks like it can gap up pretty fast to about 21, right? So it's battling this area. It just got above key resistance with the 21-day moving average kicking it with it, right? So it kind of broke out of this falling wedge. It's actually getting busy right now. And if we really want to take it there, I mean, watch this. You'll see what I'm doing. And look at SmartKey. I always have to check my risk-reward ratio to see if I would even touch the trade. I also want to see my support and resistance lines. Resistance, resistance, resistance. Even this is like an area of support and resistance. Even this area here, it's kind of a chunk. And we bounce off it very nicely. And on our way up, this looks pretty beautiful. Pretty beautiful. SmartKey. And you know what? It's on the low. Market recovering after the Bitcoin bamboozling. And, you know, anything is possible for SmartKey. So I like what's going on. I like this trade personally. It's on my radar for me. Not for anybody else. Let's make it clear. It's educational purposes only, right? Whatever I do, I do. It's none of anybody's business what I'm doing, right? So I just want to make it clear. Okay, so this is for legal purposes, of course. You know what I'm saying? Making sure that's very stated very clearly. In case anyone wants to play any games. Okay, so I like what I'm seeing here. Looking beautiful. KuCoin gems too. Low cap KuCoin gems. I mean, you can't beat it. Yeah, once people get a handle of what this is, and if they really keep coming out, anything is possible. Okay. Let's take a look at MLN on the call from the morning. And there it goes. I mean, insane, right? Right off the top again. Interesting. So the first thing we looked at this morning already made a live gain. You know, since I looked at it, of 31% gains like that, live on camera, right? So there you go. That's what it's like being a lifer. I will teach you and educate you how to figure out how to do the same thing for yourself. %31 on the live like that. Bam, bam. Shout out to anyone who took the call. Appreciate each and every one of you. Booming to the upside. Wow. Wow. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Thank you for coming on in. Appreciate each and every one of you guys for being here. 168 people, 158 likes. Thank you so much. 4 dislikes. Appreciate each and every one of you for hitting the dislike button. Thank you so much. Very nice of you. Boats, Beats, what do you think about Dot Long at 24.4? Lifer about to start spitting. Jeffrey Clace is no, it's good. Only been using Anycoin direct fees are not great, but they have a good reputation. He's tuning in, just watched the top of the stream for the BTC update, and now I'm live again. There you go, my buddy. Thank you so much for coming on in, Kevin Tam. Hey, man, I have a question regarding payment for your Patreon. Email cryptolifers@gmail. Cryptolifers@gmail, and they'll take care of you. What's the best app I can use for viewing trading charts and making alerts in the UK? Thanks for all you do, brother. Thanks for that COTI call. Appreciate each and every one of you guys. Thank you for thanking me. Appreciate each and every one of you. Let's take a look at COTI USDT. I've been holding COTI for a long time. Got good tech. It's a great coin. And look at that. COTI booming to the upside. It got shot out like you read about. I was taking a look at it. I think it's got legs for more. Funny, why are these all up so high all of a sudden? It's kind of weird. Anyway. So we hit COTI nicely. Boom. I guess something happened with TradingView. I might have forgot my old things. It's starting to dishevel stuff, you know. Anyway. And I see COTI's got legs for a huge parabola up with the tech. I erase all my old work sometimes. It just kind of gets in the way. And I rethink my whole position again. And you can see this thing is just doing what a lot of these other coins were doing. They were on their way. Bitcoin took a dip, so they just did a dip. But they were on their way. Like, people were accumulating and worried that the tech was good. So, like, the dip happened overnight. People woke up and they just kept accumulating. Like, when news comes out, when people know something's hot, they want to start getting it before it's too late. A lot of people are like, I want this before 50 cents. I want this before. They can feel the movement. Nobody cares about Bitcoin anymore. They know that their altcoins are going to pump in the next couple months, and they know they need to get their positions in them. So they do not care. They're not focused on Bitcoin. The market maker has lost it. He doesn't realize the obsession for the alts are there. People are obsessed for their altcoins. That's why no matter what today, a coin's going to fly up some big numbers because nobody cares about Bitcoin anymore. You get it? They do and they don't. It's still the number one. I'm playing games, but, you know, like Solana just going to say, I'm good. I'll see you later. I'm going to break out of my falling wedge and move to the upside on the 1 hour. Let's take a look at Solana, USDT. Solana, right? And see, look, why my trades, they're all going like, something happened in TradingView and it messed up all my calls. It's really weird, right? Anyway, call for Solana to get in right here has been open on the channel, and the stop loss has never been hit. Let's take a look at the actual call for Solana. Yeah, I was looking at this on Monday for myself. Call I made for myself, looking at it on Monday. I'm looking at this. And right there, I'm thinking, you know, around this region is a good buy zone. 8% stop loss at about 67.02. All right. Did Solana ever get down to 67.02? It did not. I think the lowest it got, let's take a look, get rid of this. Went to 67 on the dot, actually. Look at that. Got very, very close. May have been stopped out. It's funny, like, perfectly to the dot, though. Interesting. Then we went to 66.32. So definitely, I would have gotten stopped out on that. So close, though, man. Anyway, Solana showing signs of strength. Very, very strong. You want to look at the bigger picture for Solana. All right, so look, you delete all this, And deleting helps you rework the trade. So you don't get stuck in an idea that it has to be this certain way. And guys, it's good that I show you that the trade got stopped out, because if I had every single trade that I ever made not get stopped out, then I'd be a liar, and that's not true, right? So with trading comes loss. If you're winning, you're going to lose. That's what's just going to happen. It's part of winning, which is sad, and that's why mitigating risk is what trading's all about. Taking profits, paying yourself. Make sure you sell as much and as soon as you can when you're up. If you're unsure of anything, always take profits. Always take profits, because you'll never lose taking profits every single time. If Mira can find support, it's creating a giant cup and handle on the 4-hour. We'll take a look at Mira. Well, Mira Protocol is going to do well. It's going to follow Luna, right? Terra Luna, Mira, and Anchor. It's only going to keep going. COTI listing going live on Coinbase Pro in 30 minutes. And there's Solana with a breakout. 4 hours probably ready to rock in your favor, and it is. And you want to start playing the 4-hour more than the 1 hour now. You want to start opening your time frames up, especially when things have motion to move. $110 Solana on the way, not too long from now. Solana about to pop. You know it with the tech that's coming through, with what's going on with it. Solana highly likely to pop to the upside, like what I'm seeing for Solana, right? And there you go. I like Solana sitting beautiful right there. 4-hour time frame. MACD about to make a turn. You had falling volume with falling price. Tells you that a reversal was on the way. We had the reversal. Pop goes the weasel. If you need to get in now, you look for a flag on the 15-minute, which is already happening. You wait for this flag to fill on out. Watch the rest of the market. Obviously, take a little look at Bitcoin and the whole scheme of things. And then when this comes back to the downside, right? This is what I do on my strategy. I set an alert right here. And when this gets back to the downside, I snatch up the trade. All right. I've done this live many times on the live stream, showing you my own techniques and what I do. And again, it's only for entertainment purposes only. Okay. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Thank you for coming on in and sharing your most precious asset with me. And that is your time. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here and becoming a crypto lifer. Shout out to the lifers. You are loved. You are blessed. Thank you for being here, each and every one of you. Shout out to the lifers. And the lifers we trust, man. And the lifers we trust. Because a lifer will never lie to you. If you're a lifer, you should never lie. Never say never. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Thank you for coming on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Thank you. Gratitude is my attitude every single day. And I'll always be thankful for my life and happy that I woke up today to breathe the beautiful air and to do what I love to do. Thank you so much for the beauty. Thank you for the YouTube algorithm. Thank you for all the people here every single day that support the Crypto Lifer Show. Without you guys, I have absolutely nothing. So I'm always blessed. Thank you so much for everything you've given me. Thank you so much for everything you've given me. Yep. Bam, bam, bam. Rev. Booming to the upside. Hit the target, no stop loss. Right there. Right, look at that. 60% gains. No stop loss got hit. Risk 10% for 60%. Pop goes the weasel for Rev. Continuing to the upside. Another gain in the Crypto Lifer Show. I mean, another move, man. Boom, boom, boom. I've been looking at LRC for a long time now. Okay? Thinking of a fat move here. Again, these things are all messed up. I don't know why. It's weird. Something happened with the TradingView algorithm and tossed these all off. Anyway, LRC's forming a bowl. Getting ready for its next leg up, for its cup and handle. And remember the last time it was explosive, so all eyes on LRC. All eyes on LRC. It could do some serious damage from 48 cents. I personally have a position. I will disclose. I personally have a position in this. I like where FLRS can be doing. Loop ring. Look at the tech. Look at what it has to. Interesting project. To me, look, it's almost in a giant cup and handle still with a huge, huge move. Look at this. Huge move. That's a giant cup and handle on the daily time frame. Look at that. Back to all-time highs, which would be 88 cents. Loop ring doing its thing. And it's not that far from its all-time high. So this thing looks like it can get into price discovery like C98, like a lot of these other hot coins. Let's take a look at CIRUS. The 3 hot coins of the week. CIRUS. Chi. Right? Look at this thing. I mean, if you look at it on the daily, it's been around for... Bam. So look, I called this right here. Buy zone with a circle. I thought it might go down there. I still caught the buy zone. So that was my projection. My projection was slightly off. See, I tried to project to it. Pop goes the weasel. CIRUS to the upside. Look at that. Amazing. Unbelievable. We talked about this, and I think I projected this and went over it. I think we went over this on the weekly live stream together last night. I'm pretty sure this is when I made this up. And we went over it last night. So in the weekly private screen share, which I gave a link to, went over this link. Highly likely to play up to the upside. And boom. 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 I mean, unbelievable. Like, 70% gains had you just hung out on the weekly screen share. Knowledge dumps happening every single time. Unbelievable. Boom. Boom. You can do this too. I will teach you how to draw shapes. I will teach you how to do proper risk management. Okay? And it will be educational purposes only. I will teach you proper education. I will educate you on cryptocurrency. I will not go over your portfolio. I will not tell you what to buy and sell. I am not a financial advisor. I will not financially advise you for any reason. Ever. The only thing I will ever do is teach you technical analysis. Okay? That's it. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Thank you for coming on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here and kicking it with the Crypto Lifer. Another call on the channel that boomed to the upside here. Not even on the channel, but in my private group. Booming. 71% for CIRUS. Talked about the buy zone. I was a little off with the projection, but it still hit the circle. Still in the circle. Circle got hit. 72% gains. For CIRUS. These new coins just keep hitting off. And now Chi's next. We're going to take a look at Chi. Chi's turn is next. Chi has not had its turn yet. Okay, moving forward. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for coming on in. Appreciate each and every one of you. Okay. And there's my baby. Okay, we'll take a look at STORJ too. STORJ pumping and then kind of forming this cup and handle here. So we caught STORJ for a big move. Congrats to anyone that was in STORJ, Crypto Lifers. Appreciate y'all. Now look at this. Another cup and handle booming to the upside, and now it's forming a smaller cup and handle saying, hey, and it's touching the 21-day moving average. That's usually when things are ready for their next run. You can almost look at it like this. From the falling wedge, it's popping. It bounced off support and resistance. That's great. Right? Now it's above it, doing its thing. It's going to get to where it's really just got not much resistance on the local side here. Even you just play that pop back to the upside, as long as Bitcoin holds stable, everything else will play. Everything else is in play. If Bitcoin can hold stable, everything else is in play, right? Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Thank you for coming on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Okay. ACM BTC, look, at the bottom of its barrel. Shoulder, head, and shoulder forming. It's in a, you know, this is telling me that alts are about to beam up against BTC because they're in these long-term bulls. And I've seen these bulls play out many, many, many times. CHR. Congrats on 60%. Bang. CHR looking pretty nice. Let's get back into the chat, see what's going on here. Don't sleep on ETH. 92.5 ETH burned since London hard fork. Oversold on many time frames. Lifer doesn't give us the fish. He teaches us to fish. Knowledge is all. Shout out to all the people here. Appreciate each and every one of you. NTVRK. How about AVAX? Thank you for mentioning taking profits. Learn how to be better at this. Always sell. Always sell. Always sell. See you at 43K. Please, not 43K. Let's take a look at BTC. You guys had me freaked out that we were like at some crazy low level. Okay, let's see the 5 minute and see what we're going through here. Okay, Bitcoin is breaking a key support line now. Is it or isn't it though? I mean, it's tricky. This is bearish divergence right here. On the 4 hour. When you see this moving up, but this is pretty flat. Okay. Some bearish divvy there. So then you look at your resistance lines. I mean, 43,000. And this is key support. This whole zone is key support, as you can see. Like right there and right here. We'll say this is the zone of key support in this area. It's even seeming to touch a wick here. 46,269 made another low. So went to low as 47,001. But, right, still a higher low. Still an inverted head and shoulder so far. Look, but look at this. Shoulder, head, and shoulder there. Look at that. So we find the head and shoulder. Look at that pattern. On the 4 hour, too. That's whack. And we have low momentum, so it means we could go lower. That's your measured move. 45,500. Right here. That's basically about the measured move. Right here. Of this head and shoulder pattern. Also, this bearish div here. Swing up to swing up. But this swings to the downside. Tells you that we are going to have a bit of a move to the downside. Swing up to swing up. Boom. We were also in this bigger pattern. So now all eyes are on BTC and what it's going to be doing. Which we went over earlier. And I still think longing this wick at 46,001 is you know, still looking at that idea, right? We never got lower than the long there at 46,002, even though they wicked us out a little bit here. Also, there's some strong divergence playing out. Let's look at the divergence on the 15 minute. I want to show you what bullish divergence is. And this is pretty strong bullish so far. I mean, a little bit. You can see we got this swing to the downside here. You can almost negate this crazy wick. Also, I'm going to show you something else that's going to blow your mind in a second that I just saw that I think is going to get us out of this move. I'm going to let the music play in a second, and then I'm going to do an intro, and I'm going to make a short that we can take out. I have a short from yesterday. I forgot where I did it. Happens every time. Every single time. If someone can write down where this short is and tell me later on, I'd really appreciate it. I need help at all the time. Okay, we'll bring the music down a little bit. Is it too loud? Depending on the mix. Hi, welcome to my channel. I'm the Crypto Lifer. Hope you're having a good morning, day, afternoon, night, no matter where you are in the world. If you came to my channel and you like the vibe that I provide, please subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, and don't forget to hit that like button and please leave a comment. I absolutely love reading the comments. Today I want to show you something that I didn't really notice until right now. That's somewhat of a possibility, not a guarantee, but somewhat of a possibility. We see Bitcoin is forming somewhat of bullish divergence. What is bullish divergence? It's when you have a low here to a high here, and it is definitely swinging to the upside, but it's either flat or swinging to the downside on this area. I usually don't like to skip a divergence, so even there, you saw strong bullish divergence starting to play out. And so far, we have not made a lower low than the low here. why I would long Bitcoin in these areas, for me personally, and this is not financial advice, and I'm not a financial advisor, but why I personally would long Bitcoin in this area, there's two reasons, okay? One is when I look at this, it's a bit of a shoulder, head, and a shoulder, which is an inverted head and shoulder, even though it's messy. Number two, okay, I also see something that just occurred to me that is very possible. Are we in a diamond? Diamonds are reversal patterns if we come from the bottom. Bitcoin could go right back to the top. So the diamond pattern would reverse us right out to the top. That is a diamond. I just noticed it right now. Definitely a diamond. Calling it a diamond. No doubt in my mind, is it a diamond? For sure. And diamonds are strong reversal patterns. They come in from the top. They go out from the top. They come in from the bottom. They go down from the bottom. So highly likely Bitcoin going to play out on this idea here. It is a diamond pattern. Oversold on the 1 hour. At the bottom of a pattern as well. Fighting for its life here at 46,700. Bouncing off 46,200 on a major buy wick. Look at the buy pressure for Bitcoin. So, like I do many times before, I'm looking at this and I'm looking at all the reasons why Bitcoin is highly likely to dig its way out of the hole here. The bearish divergence could be completed already that we have seen. It faked us out. I cannot believe it broke back into the pattern. That was quite interesting. Idea is this is also a shoulder, a head, and a shoulder. And could we see more downside? All is possible. But right now, I'm looking at this diamond for Bitcoin. And I just wanted to hone in here and see what we see for BTC. So if I had to make a call on my whole, system in play, which is based off technical analysis. So if I just go on the TA, which is all I do, tells me that BTC could potentially turn this into a diamond and make a reversal pattern. So just wanted to put this out there for you guys. If you like this TA, I go live every single day from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m., Monday through Friday, and Saturday and Sunday nights at 8 p.m. Sunday night at 8 p.m. for the weekly candle close to get you ready for the week ahead. Thank you so much for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. You can find out when I post my next video. Remember, if you came to the channel, then you're already doing the right thing. I also have a Patreon, and I also tutor. Look at the links below my videos if you like what you see here. Crypto is life. Crypto is life. Of course, I had a burp right there. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Thank you for coming on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being a crypto lifer. Thank you for being here. Please hit the like button. Please jump on in. Star Atlas price is at 003x. Also, polls will be listed on FTX. Oh, I can't wait. I want to get into Star Atlas. How do I get Star Atlas? Can you tell me right now, Bullet Shalom? Because it's one thing I've been really honing in on and I really would like to get in on. Sam, can you hold up a slate to the camera so you know where to put the short video? Well, that one time I got smart. I pressed the record button and I actually recorded that. Just an idea from our TV days. I know, right? Media Bear. Good show, dude. Shout out to all my people out here. Thank you for everyone. This is the Crypto Lifer Show. What happened to my brother, Mr. Mike Jordan? Not sure, man. No idea. No clue. You never know. It's crazy, man. People come and go like the wind, man. But I'll still be here every single day waiting for you when you get back. Waiting for you when you get back. Look at this thing. Got an inverted head and shoulder fighting its way on up too. STORJ looking pretty nice on a move. Let's take a look at Chi. My baby now. Chi. Ben Chi. Took a beautiful dive. Sitting pretty at a falling wedge. Not looking too bad now. Actually kind of scooped up. Made a bit of a nice move off the bounce. There was hidden bullets. There was bullish divergence there too that played out as it bounced off the bottom of the triangle here. We take a look at the 1 hour. Ooh, you wish the 1 hour had not been so high. But honestly, it kind of defied what the rest of the market was doing kind of in its own little way. It's trying to push up out of the pattern. 4 hour really has not much else to go on, and it's looking pretty good. So we'll see what happens with G. Obviously gets the sell-off. I think it was a good idea to start dollar cost averaging into this around this area. So I'm liking what I'm seeing for Chi. Bro, big cup and handle on Rave Coin. Yeah, we talk about it already. Thank you. Yes, sir. That's why you're the best. You the man. Have a nice day, Captain. Shout out to Crush Your Pants. Appreciate you, brother. Quadrupled my money with KANA. Thanks. Shout out to Eric Williams. Appreciate each and every one of you for coming on into the live, man. What's your opinion on Baby Swap? I got in at 17. I don't really have an opinion, man. I don't want to really talk a lot about all those kind of crazy little coins, if that's okay. I don't know much about it yet. Honestly, I don't know much about it. All right. Bake Pond, Sand, and Audio. Zuzu, send in a super chat, man, please. Respect the time. Respect it. Let's go over Mirror Protocol for Shanna Linton. Shanna asking about if Mirror can find its support. It's creating a cup and handle, a giant cup and handle on the 4 hour. Let's take a look at Mirror Protocol. But all looking really good on the 4 hour. Highly likely for this to kind of continue to the upside. Just let it play out. All will be well. Just relax and let these play out. And get all the way up here to $58 billo. Okay. Moving forward. AST, Air Swap. Just like this coin in a beautiful cup and handle. Look at this thing. Calling my name, baby. Calling my name. Air Swapeasy. Getting ready. The bounce off the 200 is what gets me excited. Like this. I like the music too. I like this laid back hip hop flow right now. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Thank you for coming on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being a crypto lifer. Shout out to my millennials. Shout out to all the new ones. How young, how old. We have such an eclectic group of people from all around the world. It's such a beautiful thing, man. It's such a beautiful thing. So Air Swap. AST, baby. AST in the cup and handy. Has not popped yet. One of the few. OKX. Right? Not that accessible. That's the problem with this. That's probably why it has not popped yet. But nonetheless, remember, all boats float when Bitcoin booms. It brings up every single coin to the upside. So Air Swap looking pretty juicy. Let's take a look at, is it on another exchange? Yeah, there you go. Bitcoin, and I'm looking on Binance, and I'm looking here. You can get it for the US dollar if you can KYC on Binance, or you can get the BTC. Oh, look, so I already got the BTC pair here on the 1 hour. Let's see what I was doing. So Bitcoin now. Why am I getting an alert? That's stochastics. So you go to the alert here and you hit the alert. Okay. Oh, because when the stochastics got low in the 15-minute. So far, so we got low in the 15-minute. We'll take a look. Can Bitcoin reset itself? Right? Last time, look, the last 15-minute was a nasty drop. See that? And that's why when the drop started, I was like, I hope. And so far, the nasty drop occurred so far, right? I mean, we can see it actually starts when we get low. So more could happen, actually. More could happen. But we'll watch this closely. Can the diamond hold, baby? Can the diamond hold? Can we have diamond hands for Bitcoin? Can we have diamond hands for Bitcoin? All eyes on the diamond. That should have been the all eyes on the diamond. And I should just be like, put a real face. Which face do you guys like the most? All eyes on the diamond. I really do want to take a screenshot. And that would be just a perfect, it would be all I need, you know, just for a nice little thumbnail. As it splits my mind. All right, shout out to everyone here on the live stream. We're going to look at a few more coins, and then I got to get out of here for the day. Okay. So look. Can diamond hands hold? Can Bitcoin have diamond hands? And then this will be a cool little video, right? And I'll be like. So I got to bring the diamond over here. Hold on. I can't do that because then I can only use one hand. So I got to be like. And then I have to hit control and print screen at the same time. So look. Can the diamond hold? right? Like a diamond hands. Like, I like that. That's going to be the screenshot. Yeah. For that video. Excellent. Thank you for being there with me, guys, as we produce every single day. 186 people on the likes, man. You guys are rocking it. Can we get to the 200, guys? Can we crack 200? When I see 186, it's just like we're so close. 14 people that may or may not have. And sometimes, you know, a lot of times I forget. I'll be watching someone I really like, and I'll be honest, even to me, I forget. And then when he says, hey, hit the like button, I'm like, oh, yeah, I got to hit the like button. So it does help. The bug flying on my foot, man. Shout out to all the people in the live stream. Thank you for everyone here. Love you. Morgan Stanley has purchased more than, look at this. Morgan Stanley has purchased more than 1 million Grayscale Bitcoin Trust shares, according to the SEC filing. The bank holds indirect exposure to Bitcoin across more than 30 portfolios. The latest update marks a significant uptick in the bank's Bitcoin exposure from June. One of the biggest financial institutions in the world jumping on into BTC. Can Bitcoin hold this head and shoulder, and boom to the upside? So far, so good for Bitcoin. Are we getting some green candle here on a move here on the stochastics? And can this diamond hold? We found the diamond pattern. We found the golden egg. They can't, whenever we find the TA, I mean, the TA sends us on the way towards the golden path. So, as long as you do your due diligence and you find your TA, it can only be the way. Let's take a look at Total and Total 2. They're both being a diamond 2. All diamonds lead to the same place. There's your diamond for Total. It's right there. Let's take a look at what happened with Total. And what do I see happening? Interesting enough, we could call this a bit of a cup and handle. Can we not? Right? And so, cup and handle ready to block, ready to boom on Total. Some may say yay, some may say nay. I mean, all oversold too. I mean, that's a beautiful sign. That tells me we're probably going to blast off. I mean, that's a cup and handle in the 4-hour oversold. Highly likely, right? So all looks well. Looks like today could turn out to be one of the best trading days you've ever seen and big movement. By the afternoon, we could see some serious fireworks in the crypto space. And you could see all these reds flip to green. You'd be surprised. Now you want to make sure that you use this time to dollar cost average into coins that you really, really appreciate. That's what I do. I DCA into projects that I really, really like. Don't want to miss out on beautifulness, right? STORJ starting to do its thing. Look at that. Hacks back to 19 pushing. Rev in a bit of a flag here. Watch Rev. Once that 1 hour resets, take a look at Rev. It's already giving you signs that it wants to form a bit of a flag here, pen it, and make a move. See, I'm always projecting before the pattern even begins or ends. I'm projecting the idea. Profi BTC, right? Rev booming. Look at that. It just exploded to 41. Look at that, dude. Look at that. Would you look at that? Unbelievable. Rev just absolutely. So while the market sleeps, and I told you this is one of the hottest NFT plays, and this is what's called a rising wedge, and we always talk about why. Remember I say they break down 68% of the time. Like Bitcoin's in one right now. Breaks down 68% of the time. But if it doesn't, it could pop. Hi, Sam. Peek at Sol, looking spicy. We gave a call for Sol already. Me and you are on the same page every single time. Shout out to Crypto Greg. We already gave a call for Sol. Absolutely beautiful. Look at that. And that's what I want you to understand about how rising wedges break out parabolic. Boom. Somebody wanted some Rev, and boy, did they make a call for it, as Rev is up huge in literally an hour. Only in the crypto space, up 39% in 1 hour for Rev. We didn't catch it. I'm not going to claim I did. But we were looking at it. It's been on my radar. I've been talking about Rev almost every other day. Hex just gapping up out of control, way past the target of this. Look at this cup and handle. Hex hit the target of the cup and handle on USDC. Another call that I made on the channel live that hit or just a TA measured move that goes where it is. It's not even my call. It's a TA measured move that I'm able just to point out, and it happens. We talked about Sol booming to the upside, put it in a bit of a 15-minute this year, and as this resets, that's when Sol is going to be the move. So we're looking at that as well for Solana. All right, everyone, thank you for being here. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. We can find out when I post my next video. Remember, if you came to the channel, then you're already doing the right thing. I love you all. Thank you for being here, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. same time, same place for a beautiful Friday. Join the Patreon if you want. It starts again September 1st. If you join now, you'll get paid double. You'll get charged double. I know people want to jump on in. You can join with cryptocurrency if you email cryptolifers@gmail. Email cryptolifers@gmail, and we'll get you in the group today. Thank you guys so much for being here. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. You can find out when I post my next video. Remember, if you came to the channel, then you're already doing the right thing. Crypto is life. Thank you for the super chats. Thank you for the love. And I'll see you guys tomorrow on the live stream.